the YouTube got us for our intro song. So y'all finna hear my voice. Every little thing that we do should be between me and you. The freaking things that we do. Dang, that song go fast, I forgot. But between me and you. What's up in our gang? It's your girl Nate, and I'm back with another story time. Today I decided to come with something sensitive, like, hold on. I decided to come today with like another personal video, like, something for awareness and something I personally experienced as a child and as an adult. So before I get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all already know to do share, and they're gonna ride. Order. share, and let everybody know what your girl's doing on the channel. Period. So, okay. So, I'm just gonna say, like, it's about my domestic violence experience, abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, you know, every type of abuse you can name, I went through in this particular relationship. But I left it alone over almost 2 years ago. I left that relationship. Next year in the beginning, like up in May, mark 2 years. Thank God. But I just wanted to speak about it because I've been quiet about it. Like, I guess you could say I never had got my closure at all, because to this day I still get blamed for it. Don't know why, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go back to when I was a little bitty old child. A little innocent child. I witnessed abuse with my mom. She was in 2 abusive relationships, as I knew of when I was born. I remember both their names. I don't give a fuck, so I'm gonna say them. One name was Leonard, another one was Marcus. Jazz niggas. But one was worse than the other. Marcus was more of the verbal type, but he did lay his hand on her, but he was more of the emotional, mental, verbal abuse towards my mom. And the one who was mainly physical was Leonard, which he was first. She dated him first. So I witnessed a lot of that as a child, seeing my mom get abused, literally seeing her passed out on the floor, laid out in the kitchen floor, like, it was just like she was dead. Like, he abused her pretty bad, and I was always there when it said he didn't even care if I was in the room with my mom. Like, one time I was in the bed and he hopped over me to grab my mom and started choking her, telling me, go to my room. I didn't want to go to my room, but he did that to like make me go to my room. Like, if you don't go to your room, I'm gonna hurt your mom. So so it was just like a lot I witnessed. And, you know, going through that as a kid, it messes you up. And now that I think about it, like, knowing, like, I have 2 girls, and my oldest one haven't witnessed it. She never seen him. My past relationship, the guy I was with, she never seen him put hands on me, but she knew that he did. My youngest one, which is the child I got with him, she witnessed it. So yeah, But I could just go on. So, you know, years later, I'm older now. I got with him when I was 19. Finna be 27 now. Old as shit. Old as shit. I'm so okay. But I got with him 19, you know, young and dumb. Young and dumb, you know. Everything was cool. Didn't have no problems in the beginning. Nothing. It was just fine. Like, everything seemed fine to me. Until I got pregnant. So, the first time he put hands on me was when this day was July 4th. It was July 4th, 2013. Not gonna forget that day because that was the first time he put his hands on me. He pushed me over, like, I don't know, you know how you got apartments and then it's the bricks and then the grass on the other side of it, and then, you know, sometimes you sit on it and just be chilling outside. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, he pushed me over that. My mom seen it. The neighbors was outside. My friends was outside. His parents just pulled up. They pulled up right when it happened. That, you know, I got angry, upset about. My family didn't approve of it. Instantly, my mom got high. Like, she was like, hell no. But, you know me, being forgiving, he ended up leaving that night, and then he ended up coming back the next day. My mom was like, don't ever do that again, because then, that was around the time, I think he was living with us. So that was around the time my mom was like, don't do that again, or you have to get out of my house. So, you know, months went by. Like, we'll have arguments here and there, but it didn't get too bad to the point. Put his hand on me. So, eventually I ended up moving out of my mom's house because, you know, a big argument. We ended up going to stay with his parents. I could say it probably was rocky then, because then it was like a whole situation with my family that was going towards him with my older daughter. It's nothing I want to talk about, but it seemed like it was like rocky, or that must have triggered something with him, or I don't know. It was an incident. So we had a lot of problems because he cheated. He cheated a lot. He talked to multiple females. A lot. He was like a serial cheater. If there's a such thing, he was a serial cheater. But it was one incident. We got into it at his parents' house. Only his dad was there. His mom, I don't know where she was at. Probably at work. Got into an argument. And it just led to him putting his hands around my neck to try to attempt to choke me, which he did. His dad put him off me, and this is where I feel like it's closure I needed or something, because it's like I'm still around his parents. I still see him here and there. It was times, like, that's one of the times, first times that I think I started feeling like the outsider. Like, you know, his people took me in, you know, I had problems with my family or whatever. They knew the situation. So they made it seem like, okay, they care about me just as much as they care about him, and they care about my daughter, which is their grandchild, you know. So, but that time I didn't feel like it, because then I was told not to call the police. When physically seen him put his hands on me. This is the second time you physically seen him put his hands on me. And I was told not to call the police. So I did it. So from there, it was a couple times, like, it was like minor issues where he either come in my face, put his finger in my face, might grab me or something, but it didn't get past that. Then I felt like the abuse was going towards my youngest child, which was his daughter. Like, if he can't get it out on me, he puts it out on her. There was a time where me and him got into it, and I wanted to leave. The best thing to do is leave when you get into it, so it won't escalate. So I wanted to leave, which I went into his mother's old car. Our youngest child was nothing but 1 or 2, and he put her, and I told him to put her in the car because I'm leaving, and he actually slammed her in the car seat. Slammed her. His mom was there. One of his parents is always around when something happened. Like, so I felt like nothing. So me being angry, you know, a mother wanna like, but I did not go. I was in the driver's seat, so I just drove off. So then there was an incident here where I stay at, and his auntie, she witnessed this, but she actually, you know, drilled him to get him off me. We was arguing. Well, half the time when I'm talking to him, he argues. He'll yell at me. He wants to argue, and I don't tend to argue back. Like, I might have to face, like if I'm not giving him the energy he wants, I guess that would triggers him. But we arguing about, you know, his infidelity. He cheated again. It just, if it's always something going on, it's either about how he's treating his daughter or if he's cheating. This time he actually grabbed me, like, you know how a football player just tackles somebody. He ran up on me like that, like he's tackling another football player. He ran up on me like that and actually slapped my back, because I have a bad back. Like, I got a bad back from an accident, a car accident that I got into, and a bad experience with epidural when I had our child. So I have a bad back. So he slammed my back, tackled me, slammed my back into the wall. And I was just trying to push him and fight him off of me. Like, I was trying to get him off of me because he had a hold on me. His auntie came in, ran in, and started stalking him, like telling him, get off of me, get off her, get off her. So I'm in pain, hysterically crying. I think I yelled to somebody to call 911. The police got called this time. I did not care. I was like, I'm tired of this. He like, the pain I was in was excruciating. It was excruciating pain. Like, I felt like my back was broke. That's how bad it was, because I was walking stiff. So as I'm waiting for the police, this is where it's gonna irritate me. This is the part that irritates me with the whole situation. I still feel some type of way about it. Every time I think about it, I still get hurt about it. But it's like when I try to talk about it or I bring it up, it's like it get brushed off. Like, if I talk about how I felt or how he gets away with a lot, because he did and he still do. He gets away with a lot. But that moment, it was just like, so as I'm in here, I'm in this room, I'm leaning on the windowsill, which is over here, but you can't see it. I'm leaning on the windowsill, waiting, crying, and his parents are here. Everybody is here. Everybody know what happened. Everybody got told what happened. It's no secret what happened. So his dad, I can't remember the precise words he said, but just to sum it all up, he just technically told me not to say anything. Like, technically not to say what happened. Like, technically that. While I'm in pain, I am crying. I am just like over it. It was like, can't you see that your son just brought pain to me? Like, he just physically hurt me. Any of these times, I never hit him back. I never fought him back. I never did anything. Nothing. It was always him putting his hands on me. And me just trying to push him off of me. Never once did I fight him back. So, I took it as that, and then it was just like, what? So, you know, he's in the living room crying. That's his thing. He do something, he know he fucked up, he cry. He wanna play victim at this point. He got my daughter. You know, my daughter, regardless of all the shit she know he's done, she still adores this man, this boy. Like, she still adores him. And that shit irritates me to the most, like to the max. Like, you can't do no wrong in her eyes. In her eyes, you can't do no wrong. But you treated her so much like shit. And her mother. You supposed to teach your child, a girl at that, what a man's supposed to do, not what a man's not supposed to do. Like, I don't understand it, but so continuing on, police got here. I'm still crying. I'm walking stiff. I'm downstairs. His defense in every situation is to have my daughter. He brought his daughter outside to talk to the police, which I didn't feel was appropriate. He brought his daughter outside while we had to talk to the police. I didn't feel like that was appropriate. I didn't think you need to bring her. So that was his defense, though, because if she see him get arrested, she's going to cry. She's just going to go apeshit. At that point, I felt pressured because he's right there, and then he got my daughter, and then his dad is upstairs at the front door just looking down there. So at that moment, I just felt pressured, or I just felt scared to say something. Like, I don't know. I just felt scared to say something, pressured, because this is his family. Where I was standing at, this was all his family. Like, so it seemed like every situation, no matter what, I seemed like I did something, or I was the bad guy or something. Regardless, someone's going to flip it to make it seem like it's me. To this day, people still flip a situation and make it seem like it's my fault. When we don't talk, I don't go out with him. I am happily married with somebody else. But still, somehow, I am blamed for shit. I don't understand it. So, that was that situation. He got away with that. They feel like, I don't know, the type of thing his parents do is yell at him, get on him. They said they feel like getting on his ass is what's going to make him change. I don't feel like that's enough. I feel like if you did the crime, you're going to go do the time. Putting your hands, physically abuse somebody is a crime. I don't care. I don't care how big or small you think it is, but it's still a crime. So, it was still incidents after that. He still put his hands on me. It'd be like little hits to my arm, or his main thing is trying to choke me. So our last big fight, what led up to the breakup, is what happened last year. It happened last year around January, February, March, April, close to May, one of those. This whole thing happened because in reality, him and his father was just, his dad was talking to him, and it was just like, it was already going to turn into an argument. And I'm telling him just to go in there and listen to what his father got to say. I'm just there to keep it calm, but I'm telling him just listen, because he got a temper. He don't like to be told shit. He don't like to get told he's wrong. He don't like nobody telling him anything. So his father was telling him something. I forgot what it was, but I just told him, go in there and go to your dad. Go in there. I'm trying to tell him, and then I'm just trying to move him. All I did was try to grab his hand, arm, and move him, because where his dad was on my side, where I'm at, and I'm trying to go around him to go to our room. So I'm trying to move him this way so I can go that way. So I don't know. From there, he just started getting attitude at me. He started getting mad at me, coming at me reckless. And I'm just like, who is you coming at? Don't talk to me like that. I'm just trying to tell you, go in there and talk to your dad or whatever. So from there, he just still yelling, and all I can remember is him bringing up my oldest child, just throwing low blows at me of like, why I don't have her, that's why you don't got her, and all this and that, just coming from me and my parenting. And the one thing you're not about to do is bring my kids in a situation that they don't got shit to do with. You not finna bring my kids in it. They don't got shit to do with this. You not finna disrespect me nor them like that. So I got pissed off, because for you to try to hurt me, and he knew the only way to hurt me, because anything else he's saying I don't care about. I was walking away. The only thing he knew to hurt me was to bring my daughter in. So I got hot. Then his auntie tried to block me from going to him, because he was by her door. It's a hallway. He's over here at her door, and I'm over here at my door at the room. She's in front of me from stopping me to go to him. I wasn't gonna put my hands on him. I wasn't trying to go to him to fight. I just went to him in his face, and I told him to repeat what he said. So, and then I told him, you not finna disrespect me like that. You not finna come bring my daughter in. I started crying at this point. He was not about to bring up my daughter or disrespect me like that. You not about to do that. Not at all. No. So I guess I said something to trigger him. Now in this moment, no one can see what really was going on but his auntie and his little cousin, who was in the room over here where he was standing at. Them two people are the only one who really can see and tell what happened right there. Because why I say that is because at that moment, they might not say it now, but at that moment, that day, everybody believed I put my hands on him first. They want to put me in the blame of it. Like, no, I didn't. He, as his signature, as I said, tried to reach for my neck. Me, at that moment, I was just over being his little guinea pig where he could just put his hands on and I don't do shit. I end up smacking his hand. No, you not about to do that. So after that, it was just like he got into a point where, what's up, like, let's fight. And me, I'm not finna be no bitch. So I'm like, what's up? We're no fighting. So that's just me doing self-defense. In that moment, two people there seeing what happened and know what really happened and what really went down, to know who put who hands on who first. And it was not me. But that happened. The police got here, and I was just like, I'm not finna protect him. Forget this. I'm not finna protect him. I am done with him. I am done with this shit. No. I don't deserve it. I've been with him for 6 years. I don't deserve this. So now, here where it goes again, where it upsets me. I'm uncomfortable talking about this. That's why I keep looking away. Like, if I'm uncomfortable, I'll look away to the side a lot. So that's why I look to the side a lot. So me and two other people's stories matches. 3 stories matches about what happened. It matches. He's on the other end, switching it, flipping it, making it seem like, you know, what it is, and mainly the blame is on me. Like, he didn't do nothing. So, in reality, like, at that moment, yes, I feel like his parents was on his side. They was not on his side. It's not a side thing, but it's like you're agreeing, like you're trying to save him once again. Like, your son, and then the one, your daughter, your granddaughter that you claim you care about, like, I don't understand it. So instantly they called a sergeant to know, because I talked to one detective, and I talked to one police officer, and he talked to another. So his dad was trying to tell me, oh, they was gonna arrest my father, whatever. The sergeant who was ahead of both of them instantly told me, before even talking to him, he's getting arrested. It's nothing no one could do or say, period. He's getting arrested. That's just what it is, and that's what's gonna happen. So I said, okay, like, it is what it is. They took pictures of me, and the crazy thing about it, they took pictures of me trying bruises and everything, but the crazy thing about it, my bruises was hidden under my clothes. I did not see my bruises or notice that I had bruises until everything, he got arrested. Everybody came in the house and I went to the bathroom. I started looking at my body. I had bruises all on my chest. I had bruises on my legs and scratches on my arm. I did not notice any of that until after the fact. If I would have seen it, I would have showed them. So he's in jail. Of course, he's calling my phone and being scared, crying. Me, I don't feel bad. Like, at the time, I only felt bad because of my daughter. I only felt bad because of that. But I did not feel bad for him. I felt like he got what he deserved. But then I even got, like, it was just like a disconnection that was happening. The blame again was being, I already felt it. The blame was being put on me. Like, no one has to, his parents did not have to say it, but I felt it. Like, they were sitting there pissed off. They were sitting there mad because they didn't want him to get arrested. Like, no matter how much they could try to deny shit, they didn't want him to get arrested. It is what it is. I knew. His mom was pissed. I already knew. I said it. I said I could see she's blaming me for why he's fucking arrested. But for someone who said they went through domestic violence or abusive relationship, they should understand. No matter who it is. It's your son, yeah, but you should understand from a woman's perspective, not taking sides from a woman's perspective what I'm going through. No one asked me if I'm okay. Came in there to see if I'm good. No one said, do you need anything? How are you feeling? Nobody but his auntie, which I call her auntie. So she only came in there and her daughter. So it was like a disconnection from them just went. I try to be cordial to this day, but I still think about shit like shit that happens today, he gets away with. He gets away with. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. But he was arrested. They was some type of way, and I already knew the blame was on me. They was mad because the police got caught. What do you supposed to do when a fight like that break out? You felt like you could have handled it, family could have handled it. No. It was a situation that got turned into abusive. Like, this was not the first time. Not the first time. It was so many times I went to call police, but I didn't because I was scared of the judgment. I worried too much of the judgment from them rather than thinking of myself and my kids. So I did the stupidest shit I did not want to do. I know it was just stupid, but I don't understand, like, if somebody being in an abusive relationship, like, if you've been with someone for so long and it was like you went through hell with your family and just stuck with them, then you will understand. But I did this, like, I don't know if I felt pressured. I don't know. It was just me, like, wanting people to shut up about me and not put my name and make me a nice person. I ended up bailing his ass out. Like, $300, all my money, I ended up bailing him out. did not want to do it because his auntie went with me. I kept telling her, I kept pleading to her. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I know I shouldn't do this. I don't want to do this. Can we just turn around? I don't want to be there. I don't want to be here. I just want to keep him in there. But I ended up doing it. But after that, I just knew I was done with him. I broke up with him. I knew I was done with him. People kept thinking I was going to take him back. Hell no. I was done. When a woman knows they are done, they are done. When they hit their breaking point, that was my breaking point. I was done. I was done dealing with the abuse. I was done becoming the bad guy. I was done being blamed for nothing I did not do. I was done for just getting bashed. I was just done with all that shit. Like, and then my daughter, like, but I don't want to talk about that because I'm going to get all emotional. But I was just done. And he just got away with it. He just got away with it. As he get away with everything. But I got away from him. I just know that I got away from him. But I know for me posting this video, I'm gonna hear something, but I don't care. Like,
leave my wife alone, because I'm coming for everybody. And that's just period.
Period. I just know people gonna have their opinions. They gonna have their opinions. You just gotta have your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but I know I'm entitled to my truth. I know I'm entitled to my feelings. I know I'm entitled to how I feel about the whole situation. I do not condone domestic violence. I do not condone emotional abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse. I don't condone none of that shit. That whole relationship broke me down. Like, I just thought everybody wasn't shit. Like, I lost relationship with family. I lost the relationship with a lot of people. I lost the relationship with my oldest daughter because of him. But I am about to gain it back. I do not care. I have lost a lot dealing with this relationship. A lot. And I should have known better years ago. But things happen for a reason. And
now you married. So
happily married. Happily married. But I don't condone nothing. If someone's in a any type of relationship like that, just go. Just leave. Just get out of there while you can before it gets worse. Because I felt like my situation was getting worse and it could have got worse. So the last fight we had was the worst we had. So just get out. Especially if there's kids involved, get out. Because you don't want to be in a position that I am in. But things are getting better. So make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, share. Let everybody know what y'all girls, Nate and Rye, are doing on this channel. We are about to hit 1K.
Period.
And I'm gonna keep saying that all day until we get there. But I love y'all. I didn't say it so quick, but you know, I love all the response I got from the last video, my last story time of my alopecia. So hey, I just like talking to y'all.
She got more story times than
Ryan got story times. I'm trying to tell y'all. She got story times that the guys a little more relate to. I am trying to tell y'all. If y'all want some of that messy tea, she got it. She got stories, y'all. She got stories. Please, comment down below if y'all want Rye to drop one of her story times. She has crazy story times. I'm trying to tell y'all. Shut up. So we're gonna see y'all in the next video. Okay. All right.